All right, welcome back. Now, I want to tell you about this amazing segment that we're going to be doing every week. Each week, I will be highlighting an amazing organization or charity doing incredible work in serving our LGBTQAI plus community, equal rights initiatives, and helping others in need. My goal is to inform you, to encourage us all to give back, and to provide information to help these causes and organizations. I ask that everyone please take a moment to really look into the work that each of these organizations are doing and the ways you may be able to get involved or the ways you may be able to help too. All right. So this week, our spotlight is the Out of the Closet thrift stores. No, there is no relation to this podcast directly, but I've always appreciated their mission and their dedication to helping our LGBTQAI plus community. All right. If you are not familiar with the Out of the Closet thrift stores, please take a moment to go check out outofthecloset.org. Now, that's not to be confused with our website, which is outoftheclosetpodcast.com. Just go to their website, which is outofthecloset.org. Okay. This organization has set up thrift stores all over the US that give back 96 cents of every single dollar collected at the stores to directly fund AIDS healthcare foundations, AIDS, HIV programs, and their new housing services, as well as on-site pharmacies with free HIV testing. AIDS Healthcare Foundation is a nonprofit, tax-exempt 501c3 organization. All right, so now here's the deal. When you shop at Out of the Closet thrift stores, you're directly helping people living with HIV and AIDS, okay? We all know that stable housing is a fundamental to staying healthy, okay? So help these people out by just going and shopping, okay? And at Out of the Closet thrift stores, they do just exactly that. You can donate all of your items to one of their many locations, or you can go online and fill out a large you can go online and fill out a large donation form if you have a lot to give. Okay. Donations are all tax deductible too. And with COVID and the pandemic, this organization really needs your help more now than ever. Okay. So I don't know if you've ever been into an Out of the Closet thrift store, but it's incredible. A lot of people will go to thrift stores for Halloween costumes or in a post-COVID world where parties are happening, you'll go there to shop for different outfits for those kind of parties. But I'm telling you, Out of the Closet thrift stores has so much more to offer than just seasonal costumes. Okay, you can actually go into the store. Every store is different. Every store has completely different clothes in it, home accessories, even furniture you can go in and buy. And just know that 96 cents of every single dollar that you spend in that store goes back to help people. Okay. So that's incredible. They really do a great job, not only in their community, but also across the nation. Okay. And if you're looking for a store near you, it's really easy to do. Just go to their website. They actually have a store locator on their website. So go to outofthecloset.org and you can find a location near you where you can drop off good donations, or you can go shop one of their amazing stores. I go in there, you can find everything from shoes to shirts to pants. If you're looking for work attire, they have that. If you're looking for something casual, they have that. It's Out of the Closet thrift stores. They're incredible. And I want you to go online right now after this podcast. Actually, don't go on right now. Go on in just a second, okay? And you'll be able to find all of this. Just log on to outofthecloset.org and you can find the store nearest you and have a great time there. Like I said, it is a great store. They're doing great things. Let's support them. That's Out of the Closet thrift stores. No relation to the show. All right. And enjoy. Okay, gays, pluses, and every letter and consonant and vowel in between. Listen, it's now time for your weekly gay history lesson. This segment is where Professor Andrew, that's me, is about to bend you over a desk and school you on some super fun, super gay facts from our big old homo past. All right. So in this week's gay history lesson, I'm going to teach you how to tell a stranger what you're into sexually without even saying a single word. Okay. Now, before we get started with this segment, there might be some graphic materials. So if you can't handle that, turn down your volume for the next 3.5 minutes. Okay. This content is for adults that can handle adult things. Okay. And preferably with a willingness to learn and to be open-minded. All right. So have you ever heard of the HANKY code? Have you? Also known as flagging. the handkerchief code, bandana code, they all refer to the same thing. It's a visual way to display what you were into sexually, what BDSM or kink you like, even if you're submissive or dominant, okay? I mean, I'm just getting aroused just talking about it, okay? So there's a lot of options here. All right, well, it's true. Popularized in the 1970s during a time when it wasn't okay to be gay or live as an out and proud person, the hanky code was a system of color-coded cloth handkerchiefs or bandanas for non-verbally communicating one's interest in sexual activities and fetishes. The color of the handkerchief identifies a particular activity, and the pocket it's worn in, left or right, identifies the wearer's preferred role in that activity, okay? So if you're wearing the handkerchief on the left side of the body, typically that indicates one is the top, considered active in the act or fetish, indicated by the color of the handkerchief, while wearing it on the right side of your body would indicate that one is a bottom or considered maybe a little bit more passive, in the sexual act. So, for example, a dark blue handkerchief indicates an interest in anal sex, and wearing it in the left pocket indicates a preference for being the insertive partner. Okay, the code was most widely used in the 1970s in the United States, Canada, Australia, and Europe by gay and bisexual men seeking casual sex or BDSM practitioners. All right. Wikipedia now says that Alan Selby, the founder of Mr. S Leather in San Francisco, claimed that he created the very first hanky code with his business partners at Leather and Things, a store in San Francisco, in 1972, when their bandana supplier inadvertently doubled their order and they expanded their codes. So they had tons of extra colored bandanas. So they basically came up with an idea to sell some more bandanas. And the code gets pretty complex, okay? There's a full list. I'll put this on outoftheclosetpodcast.com so you can see the full list, but it's color coded. And it'll tell you what each color means and whether it's one on the left or right. So you'll be able to see that online. But I'll go through a couple just so you know. So you know what we have here. For instance, this one right here, excuse me. This one's Kelly Green. Oh, no, this one's Hunter Green. Okay, Hunter Green means you're either into daddies or you are a daddy. Okay, so if you wear it on the left-hand side, you are the daddy. And if you are on the right side, you want the daddy. Okay, a Kelly Green, which is just a lighter version of this, means you're a gigolo or a hustler. Okay, up next, light pink. Okay, light pink. This means you're into dildos. Okay, and depending on where you wear it on the left or right means you either like it inserted or you like inserting it. Okay, up next is yellow. All right, and we can all guess what yellow would be. Water sports. Okay, and you're either getting pissed on or you're pissing on somebody. Neat. Okay, and by the way, not judgmental at all. Whatever you're into, you're into. But it's interesting. Medium blue, uniform fetish. Okay, that's pretty awesome. You could wear a uniform. If you get orange, that means you have few limits. Actually, what's crazy on this one on the left, it says if it's in your left pocket, it says anything, anytime. If it's in your right pocket, it just says I'm just not looking for now. I'm just cruising. So those kind of send different messages. I don't know what that's all about. All right, now this one's interesting. This is teal. Okay, who would have known such a soft, nice color would mean cock and ball torture? But it does. Cock and ball torture right here. The torturer and the torturee. And then if you see purple, purple means you're into drag queens or you are a drag queen. Okay, so, and then finally, red. Red is for fisting. You can be patriotic as well. But anyway, fister or fisty will be on the red. So that's just a few of the mini samples. There are all sorts of crazy stuff in there. You can get checkered, you can get white and black. There's patterns. Anyway, the list is forever long. And that's the hanky code. And that's your weekly gay history lesson. All right. Tune in next week for a new lesson where you're going to learn something about the Pride Parade. Okay. How did it start? Was there a Pride Parade all along? Where did it come from? Anyway, we'll explore that on the next show coming up next week. All right, well, guys, that does it. This is the first official close to our debut of the Out of the Closet podcast/vodcast. Thank you so much for listening and watching. I really do honestly appreciate your time and support. Thank you so much. I want to thank all of our guests that joined us today. Thank you to Justin YODER and Patrick Thompson of LGBT Outdoors for joining us. Don't forget to join them for their very first ever Outdoor Fest camping weekend. And you can get your early bird tickets now before they sell out at lgbtoutdoors.com. You can follow them on social media at LGBT Outdoors. And you can find a local chapter in your area to explore all the great gay outdoors with other LGBTQAI plus people. Also, a huge shout out to my gay brother from another mother, my best friend for life, Doug Long. You can follow him along on his Insta at Dougie_style. That's DUGGY_style. And you can find Doug there. And a massive, huge thank you to all of our incredible, amazing sponsors. They're all gay owned and or gay friendly sponsors. And I encourage you to check all of them out and support them all. Please do it. For a list of sponsors and listeners, we have discounts, listener discounts. Okay. If you want a list of all of our sponsors, all of our listener discounts, just visit outoftheclosetpodcast.com. And if you're interested in advertising, you can visit the website or you can email me directly. Okay. My email is really easy. Okay. It's Andrew, my first name, at outoftheclosetpodcast.com. Okay. So Andrew at outoftheclosetpodcast.com. And you can literally advertise on this same show for less than the cost of a butt plug. Okay. So it just makes sense. All right. You can advertise for less than a sex toy. Okay. So call or just email me. Andrew at outoftheclosetpodcast.com. All right. For all things Out of the Closet Podcast and to see videos from today's show, log on to the Out of the Closet website at outoftheclosetpodcast.com. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel by searching for Out of the Closet Podcast with your host, me, Andrew Pettke. That's Pettke. And you can follow and like the show on Insta, Twitter, Facebook. Just look for Podcast OOTC. That's Podcast OOTC, as in Out of the Closet. Just search for that and you'll be able to find us there. To email the show or me directly, please send your emails again to Andrew at outoftheclosetpodcast.com. If you have any show ideas, questions, if you need advertising or more information, I'd love to hear from you. And if you'd love to nominate a charity to be highlighted on this weekly podcast, please shoot me a message too. We'd love to see what other great organizations are doing in their community. And join us next week for the podcast where we'll be discussing wealth management with Kelly Ann Winget, founder and CEO of Alternative Wealth Partners. Okay, we're going to cover investing and planning for the future for your gay self or your gay ass family. All right. She's got years of experience in wealth management, and we love supporting other gay owned businesses like hers. So we're excited to have her on next week. Plus, if that's not all, we're going to have on our very own shoe queen, the world renowned shoe expert, Juliana Hager, is going to be on the show with us to teach us everything high heels. Okay. So whether you're a drag queen or you just love a good pair of heels, or you just want to be gay-educated and know exactly what kind of shoes the drag queens are wearing, what kind of heels, what kind of toes they are, Juliana is going to be the shoe queen here to explain all of that to you. So it'll be amazing for you. So you'll have to tune in next week to hear that. And we'll highlight the Resource Center of Dallas. Okay. They're doing amazing work in their community, of course, in Dallas and the DFW area. Gay history. We'll have games. We're going to have fabulous outfits. There's going to be laughs. All that's coming up on the next episode of Out of the Closet with Andrew Pettke. Me, your host, Andrew Pettke. All right. It's been so freaking fun today. I'm glad you guys all tuned in. You made it to the very end of this podcast. So I really appreciate that. Okay. I really do. And if you love this podcast, please spread the word. Okay. Please tell all your friends about this. We would love to get all the support. Subscribe to our YouTube channel if you haven't already. Make sure you follow us on all of our social media channels, Podcast OOTC. You'll find that out there. So be safe, be proud, and strive to always be the most true version of yourself. All right. Can I get an amen? Can I get an amen? All right. Until next time, I'm Andrew Pettke. This has been Out of the Closet Podcast.
It's Mystica Masala, owner of the most famous drag queen food truck and the winner of the Great Food Truck Race on Food Network. Now you can get my extremely tasty Mystica Masala spices and spice blends. The same spices we used in my award-winning dishes featured on Food Network, even my famous tikka masala blend and my savory and spicy tandoori blend. Plus, my free recipes on the back of every package. Just log on to dragfoodtruck.com. That's dragfoodtruck.com. Enter OOTC at checkout for 15% off.
Hi, I'm Ty Burgess, founder and CEO of 1CBD, and I'm here to talk to you about bringing some balance back into your life, because everyone knows we can all use a little balance right now, and we have a special offer for Out of the Closet listeners today. To learn more, visit us at 1CBD.com. That's ONECBD.com, and use discount code OUT for 50% off your first order. I'm so confident that you'll love adding 1CBD to your routine that if you aren't completely satisfied, we'll refund your entire order. No questions asked. 1CBD.com. Take our free quiz to see which product is right for you. That's ONECBD.com.
Hi there, I'm Maylin Luke, owner of RustingPlantFace.com. I create hand-poured and hand-painted concrete planters and unique home goods in a variety of styles, colors, and also do custom orders. Just visit RustingPlantFace.com and use code OOTC to get free shipping on your order. Visit me on Instagram at RustingPlantFace for plant tips and tricks. Plant parents and aspiring plant parents are welcome.
Hey, it's Andrew. Do you have a business or a service that you would like to advertise on the Out of the Closet podcast? Well, if you do, I'd love for you to become a sponsor of the show. We can get your business in front of our amazing LGBTQAI+ and ally listeners who can't wait to hear all about your company. Plus, it's really super affordable. Right now, you can be included on 4 podcasts for just $250. Want to get started? Email me at andrew@outoftheclosetpodcast.com. Thank you.
Hey, it's Mallory from giftbitch.com. Yeah, I said giftbitch.com. Have you been to giftbitch.com? If you haven't, giftbitch.com has awesome unique gifts, amazing chic home decor and accessories, girly things and super gay stuff. One-of-a-kind finds, fashion, wearables and funny things that make you LOL. That's giftbitch.com. Use promo code OOTC for 15% off your total order. That's OOTC.
Hello to all my Out of the Closet podcast family. I don't want to beg and I don't want to come off as needy, but the Out of the Closet podcast only exists because of listeners like you, and I really need your support. Any financial support you can do would be amazing and greatly appreciated. Whether it's $5, an ongoing monthly contribution, or if you just want to hand over your total inheritance and put me in the will, that's fine too. Anyway, it's really easy to do. Just go to outoftheclosetpodcast.com and click the support tab. Thank you so much for supporting the Out of the Closet podcast.